The time passed faster than you can anticipate, and time flies, and I can attribute this only to one fact, that the job and the work was really interesting here. It was fun, and we were really busy right here. We started with a simple idea, just an idea, and this idea has developed to something tangible. To an enterprise with a brand. You can imagine that this is a beautiful campus right now, but in 2009 there were many so-called dachas all across the campus. This exact territory that we are standing on was swamps. It was a simple idea that there will be a beautiful campus here, right? And there were beautiful pictures of this beautiful campus, how it's going to look like, and now it's become reality. I'm proud that I was a part of this project, together with with the team that I was working with. Right? Yes, I'm proud that I was a part of this. In 2015 or 2014, there was a program called 100 Steps, one of the major programs of Kazakhstan. And one of the reforms in this program was to give the academic freedom to Kazakh universities based on the experience of Nazarbayev University. And I think this is the major achievement of Nazarbayev University project, right? And this reform, we're going to see the fruits of this reform in coming years. I think it's one of the major achievements from my perspective, that based on our experience, there was a spillover effect on all other Kazakh universities. The work on the law on Nazarbayev University, Nazarbayev Intellectual Schools and Nazarbayev Fund is a product of a team. I cannot just attribute it only to the lawyers. Everyone at Nazarbayev University were involved from the very beginning. So I cannot say I'm an author. I led this work, but I think it was a teamwork of everybody who was involved. And I also just want to thank two Majlis women, right, who provided great support for this law. Исимбаева Гульмира Истайбековна and Nurmambetova Jamila Nusubjanovna. They were the heads of the working groups on this law, and I can truly say that without their support, we wouldn't have that law that we have right now. I cannot say that this law was a unique one, right? It was the same as any other legislation that Majlis was working on. There were debates, sometimes very heated debates on certain points. Certain things were approved, certain things didn't get through. Well, of course, there are certain very important principles that in this law. It's first academic freedom that allowed us to introduce the programs that innovative educational and academic programs. That's very important. Second thing is institutional autonomy that help us to manage the university based on the best practice, right? And basically, this law allowed this project to be implemented as a greenfield project. It's a principle when you just simply assume that there is no regulation at all, right? So it's a clean sheet, and you're starting from there. The government is right now implementing such principle to the business, right? And I can say that we implemented these principles in this law like 10 years ago now. I mean, more than 10 years ago now. Our team has a can-do spirit, right? That I feel that okay, there is a challenge, what we can do about it, and we just develop a plan and work together, overcome it. So I think this is one of these attributes of our organizational culture inside the university, I hope the team can maintain this can-do spirit. My most vivid memory at Nazarbayev University, I think that's the first graduation of the undergraduates. There was a lot of preparation for that event. We were anticipating when there were a lot of guests, lots of students that were graduating that day. I think I remember that day that it was like yesterday. My future plans, I just want to be a student again. I spent so many years at this academic environment, so I decided, I think I like this atmosphere and I just want to embrace it again. So for the next couple of years, I'm going to be a student. Many of my colleagues know that I wanted to pursue my scholastic endeavors for the last maybe 5 or 6 years now, and at last I'm going. So for me, I think I'm anticipating it a lot. I wish all the best to the team. I really appreciate the time that I've spent here. I really appreciate the support. Please remember that there were always challenges. Yes, you can think, okay, they were easier, but it's a hindsight, right? Okay, but at that time, we always thought, oh, it's the end of the world. That time when there was a challenge, we said, oh, we never faced that, okay. But somehow we were always were able to overcome these challenges. So again, I wish you all the best, and yeah, thank you.